Hello, children, welcome to Social Science. Today, you are going to study the local government. Children, we know India is ruled by union government, that is, central government. India has many states like our Tamil Nadu, they are ruled by the state governments. It is impossible for the central and state governments to know and understand the needs of the people in every town and village. Hence, an elected government cannot function only at the national or regional level. It is important to have an elected government at the local level to look after the local affairs of the people. To meet the requirements of the people and to involve them directly in governance, there is an effective system of local self government at both the village and the district level. It is a government for the convenience of the people. Local tasks are handled by the people and their representatives locally. Types of the local government. There are two types. One is rural and another is urban. Rural local government. At the apex is a Zilla Panchayat covering the entire rural area of the district. The intermediate level is Block Samiti and the base is the Gram Panchayat, Zilla Parishad, district level. It coordinates the working of block samitis in the district. It looks after the welfare of the entire district. Functions of Zilla Parishad: preparing plans for the development of the district, guiding and supporting the Gram Panchayat and Block Samiti, constructing and running secondary and vocational schools in districts, distributing funds received from the government among the Panchayat Samitis, improvement in agricultural production, health and sanitation, maintenance of the roads. Sources of income. The main source of income are state government grants, taxes on water, pilgrimage and markets, and rents from shops and houses that it owns. Block Samiti. A block is made up of a number of panchayats combined together. Functions of Block Samiti. At the block level, there is a term of expert to help the entire block in each and every field, such as agriculture, medicine, veterinary medicine, industries, education, etc. In order to execute these functions, it is assisted by the Zilla Parishad. Sources of income. A block Samiti gets income from lease of Samiti land, water and electricity charges, taxes from land, houses and cattle, and grants from the state government. The Panchayat system. Gram Sabha, Gram Panchayat functions. The Gram Panchayat functions are as follows: to collect taxes, to maintain water bodies like wells and tanks, drainage system, street lighting, to develop agriculture, education, health, to ensure social welfare and settle disputes. Sources of income: taxes on property and cattle, grants from state government. Nyaya Panchayat in Panchayat system. The Nyaya Panchayat settles minor disputes and provides speedy justice. It can pass judgment on civil and criminal cases. However, it can only impose fine and cannot send people to prison. Next, urban local government. In urban areas, local government is either municipality or municipal corporation. Functions of municipal bodies. Some of the main functions of the municipal bodies are public health, garbage disposal or waste disposal, provision of fresh and clean drinking water, street lighting, provision and maintenance of public convenience like fruit and vegetables and food grain markets, etc. Registration of birth and death, Maintenance of public places like park, museum and zoos. Maintenance of roads and bridges within corporation limits. Education. Maintenance of graveyard and crematoriums. Sources of income of municipal bodies. Taxes on property or property taxes. Taxes on occupations, water tax, motor vehicle tax, toll tax, fees for issuance of birth and death certificates, education tax, and fine collected on violations. The Chennai Corporation. Chennai Corporation is formerly known as the Madras Corporation. It is established as Madras Corporation in 1688 AD. It is headed by the mayor who presides over 200 councillors, each of whom represents one of the 200 wards of the city. In 1913, the corporation moved to the newly constructed Ripon building, which was built on parts of the People's Park. The building was named after Lord Ripon, who, as Viceroy of India from 1880 to 1884, Lord Ripon only introduced local government reforms. That's why he is called father of local government. Elections of local government. Elections for all local bodies, rural and urban, are conducted by the State Election Commission. If the government is not satisfied with the functioning of the local bodies, it can dissolve them, and then fresh elections must be take place within 6 months of the dissolution. Women's participation in the local government. To promote gender equality, all local bodies have 1/3 of their states reserved for women. According to the Tamil Nadu Panchayat Act 2016, this percentage has been increased to 50% for all local bodies. Children, Tamil Nadu government is giving importance to the women always, especially in local government. Our government is giving 50% to women. By giving opportunities like this, we can break the gender discrimination. Children, in this lesson, we learnt the local government, need for a local government, what is a local government, types of local government, rural local government, urban local government, elections, women's participation in the local government. With this, I conclude this lesson. We'll meet in next class. Thank you.